Begin tonight with signs that the nation's housing recovery may be leveling off a bit. The National Association of Realtors says pending home sales rose only slightly from August to September, and the number was off the two-year high set in July. Still, contracts are up more than 14% from the same time period last year. Now in Massachusetts, there is no sign of a slowdown in home sales. They recorded their 15th month of year-over-year gains. But did the month's gains come at the expense of home prices? Our Greg Whalen has the story.
This house is perfect for that first-time home buyer because it is move-in ready.
32 Herman Street in Belmont, Mass.
This is actually over 1,700 square feet.
RE/MAX leading-edge realtor Mike DelRose gives us the tour of a three-bedroom cape that's been on the market a month. Move-in ready, but ready for some remodeling.
Well, here we are in the kitchen, and it needs some updating.
In typically pricey Belmont, the single woman selling the house has reduced the selling price from $550,000 to $525,000. And this at a time when Massachusetts housing sales are up 18.5% in the third quarter. Year-to-date sales are up nearly 22%, according to the Warren Group, publisher of Banker and Tradesman. Tim Warren is CEO.
Now, I think that the real estate market is telling us that there's some consumer confidence.
But as Mike DelRose notes, prices are still dipping slightly, confusing potential sellers.
You know, the market's getting better, but it's not happening quick.
You know, they sort of bump along at the bottom for a year, maybe 2 years before you really start to see them to rise.
In fact, the Warren Group is reporting that for the first time since May, the median home price statewide has dropped below $300,000 to $277,000. Not a major worry, says Tim Warren.
The balance that you have to see is between personal income and home prices.
A recent slight increase in Bay State unemployment could slow sales by year-end, but Mike DelRose is advising his seller to keep her home for sale through the winter for serious buyers now coming back into the market. He says a lot of people have already had a look at this house.
I'd say well over 100 people.
We could see flat prices again next year or a very gradual increase.
Meanwhile, the owner of 32 Herman Street in Belmont is waiting for that first offer. In Belmont, Mass., Greg Whalen, NECN.